beat up the block and the gun. I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need the label controlling my strings. I love it. Marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Paying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant check. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windleton black at a minimum sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master gets here and Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the road. Tarragon butter, moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power style, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city. The rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my cardiac belt. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter to the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Nobody tell off the candle at dinner. The room that we in is see a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons to cheer the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11 and crush them.
Ready to go. So stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Ozzie Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside with a breaking ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
And misses inside.
Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of the NLDS. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Red Sox already leading. Moustakas in his 14th season, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Misses off the plate, and a count 2-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Siggy, and our pitcher tonight, Terry Wood. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. Terry Pendleton, the next up for the Marlins. Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. 1 out. Runner at second. And up next for Miami, Jose Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul. That's a little bit low. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. That one is absolutely belted. He's under it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. On the ground, De La Cruz. Zips it to first, and quickly one away in the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dominguez on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Posada up next for the Red Sox. Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
as he was
1
out
strike.
front that time. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. And that one is inside. Way out front for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Willie Castro, the next to hit. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Posada off of first with 2 away.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Dominguez in position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Cal Raleigh. Wood back to work. There's the strike.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. In the air to make the catch. Daniel Murphy up to the dish. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him. 2 out. And now the big-time power threat, Tim Raines. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Strikes him out with 101. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Ben Zobrist. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
1 and 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a pitch. Inside, just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of The best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Jason Dominguez, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. 0-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's some real power at the plate. Terry Pendleton doubled in his first AB. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it, brings it in. And the inning is over. Start of the fourth, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Line drive, gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Inside. And that's ball 1.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit left side. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Jose Ramirez. Strike on the inside corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Lou Gehrig, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. That one at triple digits.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Tied him up inside with that one. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left side. Castro hauls it in to end the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Jorge Polanco. And that one hammered. Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Reigns going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jorge Posada up next for the Red Sox. He reached on a walk his first time. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here are the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That one just misses. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. This is Willie Castro. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
2 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. Reigns makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Daniel Murphy. So now a pinch hitter, Ian Kinsler, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And 1-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Tim Raines getting ready to hit. On a line. And in one hops the wall. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the tying run at second. That one misses, and it's 1-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at second here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. And that ball is gone. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And he couldn't hold back. And we're back. Top six. And now here is Ben Zobrist. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses. 1-1. Acuna runs. Pitches low.
You got to
throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul. The tying run is 90 feet away. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Adrian Morejon. Will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air out towards right center. Dominguez moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. And next for the Red Sox, Mike Moustakas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. They take the force out. And that back here at Lone Depot Park. We go bottom 6. Now here's the Marlins DH, Terry Pendleton. Little chopper rolls foul. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2. And that skips into there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Hank Aaron looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7. Now it's Darren O'Day. Gets the call from the pen.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that is out of play. That one ran inside, almost got him. That misses. 2-2. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That just misses, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the...
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. And he'll 1.
1 ball.
Pitch out, but no action. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. throw, save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Played the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not
a free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Willie Castro will hit next.
No,
and that misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're...
Kenley Jansen into the game.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with... multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Just off the inside edge.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. All loaded up here in the late stages of game one.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit in the air, center field. Dominguez under this one. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 4-2.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Misses off the inside, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, and that's the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Smith makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Ian Kinsler, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Xavier Edwards. One out, the base is empty for him. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Smith, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And up next for Miami, Tim Raines. Just missed. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back, and forget it. And this place is rocking. It's 4-4. Reynolds in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And it's even up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Off the plate inside, ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he could win it for him. There's a swing and a miss. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
0-1 down. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And there's a ball. Got him looking. That's the second out. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Eddie Murray. Late swing, foul to the left. Tied at 4. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. In time. Got him. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. 1 for 3. Smith checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And that should quiet this home crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. And stepping in for Boston, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal. And now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. No swing. Headed towards the corner. Reynolds on the run. Gives up the body and makes the... Runner in scoring position. No outs. Terry Pendleton digs in now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Posada down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
That one hooked foul. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one almost hit him. One down, base is empty. Liner caught it second. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Hank Aaron.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Stan Musial.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next offering is downstairs. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Eckersley, one strike away from securing game one. That one misses. 3-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Just a really big win for this visiting team to take game one of the series. You set the tone, and now this team has home field advantage. We'll see what they can do in game two of this series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna tell him with a dip and all that other Ringling brother. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI. Shin slam the flim flam and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jason Dominguez. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck back there. And it is gone. What a start to this one. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered, base hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the run.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Cal Raleigh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So here's Murphy now. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he blows that one by him at 100. 4 runs already in the frame here in Game 2 of the NLDS. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. And a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the power speed combo. Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Sasaki. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. What a way.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now for the Marlins, Ellie De La Cruz. Fouled off left side. Here comes the pitch. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hacks and misses. So stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Anthony Rizzo now.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. He circles the bases, and they close the gap. It's 5-2. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Adrian Morejon gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. And that one missing low. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power hitting short stops of the game. Moose at first, one gone. Falling behind 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's a strike. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. That's ripped, base hit. And now 2 aboard, throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. First and second, 2 outs. Jorge Posada up next for the Red Sox. Inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one missing inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
They get the force. They limit the damage here. We're in the second game of this division series. And at the plate for Miami, Jason Dominguez. Sasaki back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle on the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Polanco makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Terry Pendleton will hit next.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Jose Ramirez. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the... Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the second. This is Willie Castro. Inside, just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Reigns drifts towards it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. 1 up, 1 down. Ben Zobrist up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Acuna hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. And that one is inside. 2 out, space is empty. Out to center. Dominguez settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in National Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but You wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
That missed inside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Albies. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. Daniel Murphy up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. And they inch closer. It's 5-3. And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered in this game. And now the DH. Mike Moustakas.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
A single his first time. Max Scherzer takes over on the mound. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count. No, inside.
In the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And that's too high. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Second home run of the inning for him. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the big-time power threat, Jorge Polanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That's towards center. Dominguez moving in on this one. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off to the right. Just missed. Strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Posada down to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Late swing, fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Gotta be careful. With this guy, he's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. Max Scherzer back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one missed. That one hammered center field. That's back. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 6-5. So up next, Ben Zobrist. Flied to right his first time. That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is out of play. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt. The 2-2 on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down. At the plate, Eddie Murray. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second. 2 down. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Garrett takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases. and pick up a run.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Smith whips it to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Pendleton has to step out of the way for ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Next offering is outside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they add a pair. It's 7-6. So 2 down. Cal Raleigh, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Felix Bautista.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Smith swings through it for strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 2 of the NLDS. Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Posada in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Xavier Edwards.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in.
Runner on the go. Pitch way inside.
High leg.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Tap foul at the plate.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
He's in there. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Reynolds. Up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. No outs. Runner on second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Man at second. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Dominguez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And the 0-2. And Gary Simmons punches him out. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for Boston, Willie Castro. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And next for the Red Sox, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 8-7. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. And fouled off. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Troy Melton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Terry Pendleton. Smith back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one almost got him. To third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Man at first, nobody out. And at the plate for Miami, Jose Ramirez. Strike 1.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Hank Aaron. And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. And that's outside. First and second, no outs. Here in the late stages of game 2. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
On the ground to first. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe. So bases all loaded up. Tim Raines now at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Inside, almost got him.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Brian Reynolds digs in now. That one outside. Ball 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's inside.
Ball 2.
That's inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
2 outs, bases full, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Cut on and missed at 101. 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Eddie Murray. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nope, he held back. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reigns sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win.
Let's get the paper. Somebody that I've been hating on.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges. Don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan meet Pharaoh Khufu. Misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system to do you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin say noir, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution and speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars, state prisoner.
counting squares in a circle. Just spit it right out and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up and drive through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off with one love, 2 miles. I miss going a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, hey, don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. Hey, don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. Yeah, take it or leave it. All this time go. When did our time go?
But you gon' see me touch the sky.
This is Willie Castro. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Out of here! He wastes no time on this one. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A little out front there as he swings through it. Skubal, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Whips it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strikes him out with 100. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ben Zobrist. The changeup missing. 1-0. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Relay throw home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. Jorge Polanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. And they'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now here's the Marlins DH, Terry Pendleton. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Dominguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, and there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Gehrig around second. Still manages a throw. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. Stepping in, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Brian Reynolds here.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
One strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Third game of the division series. And now Eddie Murray. Foul ball there. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Got him swinging. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Tied up here in the early going. Up and in, and the count 1-2. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner takes off, fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it behind his back. On the money. Nice play. Back here in Miami, stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Way inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, Jason Dominguez. The next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Way outside, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Dominguez, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Goes down looking. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Bob Gibson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
Garrett. Jump throw across his body. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second. No outs. And stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Albies. And ball one. First and second, no outs. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fastball is outside. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the power-speed combo. Ozzie Smith. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
This one high in the air to left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Save. It's 3-2. Ben Zobrist up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Started to swing, held up. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that one ripped into right. And it stays fair. Castro headed for the plate. He'll score. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that,
you're calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Eddie Murray up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Crochet back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Nabs it, and there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh, doubled his. His first time up. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Late swing fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. That one the other way. Albies slings to first in time. Ian Kinsler, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Red Sox by 2. A little bit low, and the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. That's out to center field. Dominguez has this one sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rutschman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Look out. And it hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Albies at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Foul ball still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher.
And that one gets away at the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a miss. Had him out. And we're back. Bottom four. And now for the Marlins, Tim Raines. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reaching down, makes the catch. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. Zobrist on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. And up next for Miami, Elly De La Cruz. He was late there, strike one. De La Cruz, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Zobrist settles under this one. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Joe stepping in for Boston. Ozzie Smith. Popped up. Ramirez under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The other way, and a base hit right there. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. First pitch, just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as in the dirt? That one misses, and now it's 3-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes, gets a piece, and stays alive. Runner on the go again, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got the top of...
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Bill Wagner.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Check swing, called strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball down the left field line. Raines under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. They lead by 3, 5-2. Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Swing and a miss. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swung on, belted. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Terry Pendleton, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground. And foul ball. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. On to first, and there are two down. And at the plate for Miami, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down one. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Wagner back to work. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And the slider just misses. One out, base is empty. Slice to right, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Get out of town. A solo shot. It's 6-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Eric Gagne comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Swing and a foul out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Gehrig, and that is the. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Bottom of the 6th now, and it'll be a pinch hitter to lead it off. Hank Aaron.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Pinch hitter coming on. Stan Musial. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Man at first, and now for the Marlins, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. On to Murray in time double play. So digging in, Ian Kinsler.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Inside, ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's down and in. 2 outs, base is empty.
Careful.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. Tim Raines, the next up for the Marlins. This ball's chopped on the ground. Smith on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done. Top of inning number 7. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Ben Zobrist. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Gagne in his 9th season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Polanco tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Eddie Murray getting ready to hit.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The 0-2. Fans another. And that back here in Miami, set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
1-2.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's strike 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Next pitch way upstairs. Castro makes the play. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's a ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Marlins down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter. And that'll do it. They've won.